Anyways,
so Israel, I saw that you were talking shit about OG Snoop. What's up with that, bro?
What do you mean?
bro. Okay.
Oh shit. I love Snoop Dogg. Dude is a god, right? Like
You were talking shit on Snoop Dogg?
no. All I said is he is too old school in the sense of not old school. I don't know the way to put it. Okay, has so much money and he's been so much in Hollywood and he's still got like the street life. I don't know, like it just
your mom would disown you too.
My brain just doesn't comprehend it. It doesn't. It sounds stupid.
Well, we were talking about. I think on that post it was something like 6ix9ine.
I don't like him, by the way.
Donated some money to.
I get that. So I get your point, bro. At the end of the day,
no, but he had the case with the kid. He was. You got tried convicted. So you can't take money.
The thing with that is don't try to fix your fucking bullshit with just donating money.
Oh no, that's not the point of it. The point of it, he's donating to the kids with hunger. You know, who gives a fuck where it comes from? If fucking Pablo Escobar comes out and say, "Hey, here's $1 million," I'm gonna take it, bro. These kids need food.
Because this way he doesn't have to feed them when he tries to fuck them.
I mean, the organization didn't take it. That was the thing, right?
That's the problem.
The organization declined it. Why?
Some real niggas right there.
But why though? Why? The kids need that money, bro. They need to fucking eat.
I don't care who it comes from.
Right, but he's like essentially he got in trouble for being.
Who gives a fuck about that?
All that money comes from fucking extortion and like
the people
being a trade blood gang.
The money would give a fuck about that because who's getting the money? Who would benefit? Kids.
So is this a reputation like fuck the kids?
No, fuck them kids. Fuck the kids. It's just like the organization was like we don't want to be associated with that fucking snitch.
Hold on, time out.
Pedophile.
Okay. It's like this.
Bro. No, okay, did he do something to you?
It's like
what are you doing?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying that's what it is. The organization didn't take the money because they didn't want the money from a snitch ass pedophile.
But it's $200,000.
Right? Okay, I don't know. This is
okay.
Funny.
So go ahead.
No. That's what I'm saying. He's hitting the nail on the head. They don't want to be associated with that. That's why when all these people like Bill Cosby, they were giving his shit back, and Weinstein, they're gonna give all that stuff back because they don't want to be associated with that. If he maybe gave his money to $200,000 to some nurses or some shit to help buy some masks or something, maybe nobody would have been a big deal. They would have went through, but they can't be associated with it. It's not that they don't want his 200. You know what I'm saying?
Because now you might have a motherfucker that was going to give them 400,000 that won't give it to them because they're associated with that
would a black organization take a donation from the KKK?
It does make sense on that case because
that's all I'm saying. Like I get where you guys are coming from. If you just like, but if he never had that case, yes, what you guys are saying is absolutely right. But we're saying why they don't want to take the money. That's what we're.
Yeah, and that's what Snoop Dogg was saying basically. Like the fucking. He's a rat. So.
Okay, so
but he's
according to 6ix9ine.
But he's popularizing being a rat now.
Yeah,
which is not going to the conspiracy world, but which parallels with telling on everybody. Hey, in the store, if you see somebody without a mask, if you see people without this, people are telling on everybody.
He's gonna make it cool. Watch, he's gonna make it cool. But
he already made it cool.
People are talking about it in the comments. Like they don't care about that. They're not tied to
2 million people tuned into the fucking live.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? And then Dougie said it the same too.
Like somebody called him teriyaki.
Instagram is boring without 6ix9ine.
Someone called him teriyaki.
And I said he was going to be all right when he came out.
It's not boring for me.
I didn't ask you.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
So anyways, did you like the song? I haven't listened to it. I just saw I saw it without.
The song is cool. Like I'll listen to it when I'm drunk, maybe.
It's a good song. And then I can tell by the way you said it, you didn't want it. Like when you're like, it's cool, it's good.
No, it's
you're
cool.
Like, God damn it!
Look.
Why do I like
if I'm drinking right now, I can listen to it once, but it doesn't mean anything crazy. Like with 6ix9ine, bro, I'm in the middle with that nigga, bro. Like I'm in the middle. Like he's entainment,
because he's Hispanic too, right? And here guys are.
He's Chinese,
he's Mexican. He's Mexican, right?
I'm Puerto Rican, motherfucker.
He's Mexican. But I'm saying he falls in the Hispanic world, but he's from New York, so he can qualify from.
He ain't my people. Nah.
He's a different type of.
So get this. Let me get this.
This is not my rapper.
Okay, let me get this. According to 6ix9ine, right? If you're in his position, and according to the people he was associated, okay, Give me a minute, motherfucker. Let me finish. All right. So he fucking is snitching on the people that turned against him, stole his money, fucked this bitch, and did all kinds of crazy shit. Wouldn't you snitch on your enemies? Because at that point, they're your enemies. All right, AV, come on. Before he interrupts everybody.
He shouldn't have been involved with that lifestyle because you know that when you join a gang, that's what it is. It's extortion, fucking crime, drugs. So if he wasn't ready for that, he shouldn't have represented the Trey Blood gang. He shouldn't have been even around that shit. If he didn't want to be in that position, he should have just dipped and not it said I'm just 6ix9ine without the Trey Blood gang. But he wanted their protection. He wanted to talk shit to everybody and have these goons behind him. So at that point, bro, you should have thought of that shit before you even jumped in. Now you're using that as a fucking sob story because you're a bitch.
Yeah, because he's using that to go towards people who don't have an understanding or connection to that way of life. I'm not here to condone or to not. You know,
that's why I stay in the middle.
Or no, I'm talking about street life. I do have work with a lot of people coming. Just keep it 1,000. There's a lot of people that have come from that way of life, right? But there's a quote unquote code that they go by, a street code. So they're supposed to handle it amongst themselves. So he broke those. If he was really about what he was screaming on those tapes and on those songs, he should have handled it himself. He should never spoke. Real G's move in silence.
Like lasagna.
Exactly. You know exactly where I was going. So that's some real shit. And that's what he's supposed to do. I'm not saying do that, 6ix9ine. I'm not saying do that. If you're being real, if you're talking self-preservation, Darwinism, say something. Yes. These motherfuckers trying to kill me. Them, him, all of them, they try to kill me. Fuck
yeah, that's what I'm saying. A sob story. It sounds like,
so
my God, poor guy. But at the end of the day, you chose that shit.
But he was in that shit.
Here's my thing exactly. Here's my thing with 6ix9ine. This is why I stay in the middle. He's fucking entertainment, right? He's broken records, but he's a good manipulator. He uses that, for you to feel, okay, maybe, But at the end of the day, what made 6ix9ine irrelevant was the fucking beef. The fucking constant news headlines. 6ix9ine is beefing with this. 6ix9ine fucking almost got in the shot gang, with this and that. That's what made him relevant because at the end of the day, his music isn't wow. Before all this bullshit happened, I wasn't jamming to his shit. I wasn't.
Are you familiar with Barabbas?
No.
Do you know what that name is? I'm not familiar. You know Barabbas? Do you know Barabbas? Okay, I'm not, for people who really know the story, I'm not an expert, I'm not claiming to be a
So what does this have to do with what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Barabbas is a character. Barabbas is a character with Jesus opposed. This is how my understanding is. The people had a chance to vote to choose to free Jesus or choose Barabbas. Remember that.
And they chose
Barabbas. And he's the one who's the thief and this and that and whatever. So my point of bringing him in to this is that's what humans always gravitate to collectively.
We talked about this.
Yes, we like negativity.
Because the negativity can be all here, but then you can be the positive guy, but that positivity is slow. It's a slow progression.
Sure, but that negativity helps you feel better about yourself.
Because he broke records. He did break record on the live. I've never seen 2 million fucking live viewers tune into a live. And the way he reached those views was fucking insane. But people wanted to know, what is this snitch doing? What is this motherfucker doing? And you probably tuned in.
No.
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it. I heard about it. Did you watch it?
I didn't see it.
I saw it. I was like mind blown. I went in there. I'm like, whoa, 2 million. What? Because I wanted to see what he had to say. He's entertaining me because I was entertained. I got this Metro Millie. If you don't got this Metro Millie, you can't. I'll kiss you in your forehead. It's entertainment. I was like, oh shit,
fucking clown.
Fuck it, damn, this nigga out here. You know what I'm saying?
Weird how there's what you could call two systems, if you will. And I'm sure there's maybe in other ones, but what I've seen is in hip hop and in the political world, there's a virus in each of them, and they both look like clowns. Trump is a virus in the political world, and Tekashi is.
I fuck with Trump more than I do with 6ix9ine.
Of course, but I'm saying, but they're both clowns, like Joker.
Yeah, he's a fucking clown.
But not both. Clown, but then I should segue to the Joker. because they're playing people against people and getting people to think about things from different.
They're causing all this crazy shit,
and making
yeah.
people think differently. Because if that's what I'm talking about, referencing the Joker of Heath Ledger's character. So I should have said that. Remember from the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, like him, where he plays everybody against everybody, and that's kind of what like Tekashi's doing.
Exactly.
He plays people against people, and now
He's a manipulator.
Yeah, manipulator. That's
He's
what
a
you said
great
earlier.
manipulator. Like he's taking advantage.
I don't know. I just feel like every manipulator at some point eventually is
exposed.
Yeah, well, he's already been exposed. So
But he's taking advantage.
Now
of it.
he's just
we don't
like
know how
dragging
long
it
this
out.
shit is gonna last. But at the end of the day, everybody eats.
Yeah.
Fucking news, fucking TMZ. He eats. Their enemies because they now get to talk about something like.
what is your age range think about him? People you talk to.
Well, yeah, that was the original question.
Keep it real. I used to think like my age range, I just completely didn't like him. But dude, like, you know, I play games on Discord. I talk to everybody. I talk to people, you know, every country, every state. I get to hear all these people with different ideas, like, you know, what they feel about it, perspectives. Yeah, and you'll just hear like, dude, like the whitest, just nerdiest white dude. Like, oh, dude, I got you new 28 Ti, and he's got like 6ix9ine playing in the background. He's like, bro, here's that new 6ix9ine, and I'm like, God,
Oh, God.
dang,
God.
Well, that's because that's the thing that you were saying earlier is that the younger crowd doesn't really unless you
understand
fucking listen to some like I don't know like little
Well, especially like if you didn't get raised in the hood too.
Yeah, that culture. So I'm saying they don't have.
I got
understanding
raised in
of
the
it.
hood and I know what it's like. I know, you know, what the street code and all that bullshit. Even though I wasn't in like fucking selling drugs and shit, but I got to see and I got to witness
But
shit
see,
like
even
that.
there on that when he said the sob story, you almost felt bad for him
What's up story?
when he was talking about his friends
No,
became his
I gave you an
enemies
example.
and shit.
I gave you an example.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
yeah. At the end of the day, it's what you said. Like you took this route, so now you have, you know, you have to fucking
Your
deal with the
fade looks
consequence.
good. That fade looks good.
Courtesy to AV, appreciate that. I think that's worth
Now
an
you're gonna get
interruption.
blown up. Now you're just done.
It's worth the interruption
forever.
Fuck it, you know. But anyways, as like I said, bro, it's like it's just that like. He took that route. He has to, like, I don't feel sorry for the nigga. That's why I stay in the middle. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't give a fuck what he did. That's his problem. He took that route. If he wants to now be proud of that he's a snitch and make that fucking famous and make that, you know, people be proud of that shit, that's them. Fuck that.
Here's
you know?
what's going to be interesting. How popular will he get? Now, this is what you can say: is he really a shill, or is he working for the product of the system? Right? Because when I actually not say that, because if he just got his fan base and his fan base supports him, he'll just be relevant. But will he become so popular through that? Because he had 2 million people on that watching that. Right? Let's see, he can sustain that. And he starts selling records. Hold on, he starts selling records. Where I was going was, how long? Who's going to be the first ones that start coming back over to start featuring him and doing music with him?
Dude,
That's a very interesting thing.
Hip hop wise, I don't think anybody will.
I don't think
that's
He has music with
suicide.
Kanye,
And
bro.
even though he had
since
the
he got
two-
out, since he got out.
No, not since he got out, but remember they did a song
Well, no,
together,
but
and
that's different. That's
you
different.
get Kanye on your song, bro. Like, think about the
Right,
people
no, that was
Kanye-
before the snitching, right?
After the snitching, anybody
That's what I'm talking about.
associated.
I'm talking
into
post snitching.
Yeah.
I'm talking post snitching.
Nah, I don't
If
think
he gets
anybody.
popular, who will be? Or
He's gonna get
Or
up
is he
there.
Go pop. Does he go
I don't.
pop?
Yeah, I think
He's
that's what's
gonna get
happen.
there.
Maybe
He's
Nicki
gonna get to the
Minaj.
point where he's gonna keep blowing up, but it's because he is this guy that loves controversy. He's gonna, like I said, those 2 million who were really fans or who was just tuning in to see what this motherfucker was about. Because after what, 2 years, nobody talked about him. He was just locked up. It was all about like, what is he doing? He's snitching and this and that, and everybody was calling him a snitch. Now he announces that live. I'm going live on Friday this time and day. Everybody was expecting that, but out of those 2 millions, who was just really watching? I was just really watching. I'm not a 6ix9ine fan. I've had him on my Instagram. I follow him, but I was just there for the entertainment. Now when he posted that, I'm like, what the fuck? What is he up to?
Right, but those views
Still a stream though.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
He's
but you
still
don't-
gonna
but you-
like.
he can get money off of that.
Yeah.
He made
can
$2
get
Right,
million
he's
off
getting
that.
money off of
right.
that.
So
Like,
That's why I said everybody, because everybody that shares that shit, everybody that plays that, you're basically contributing to some fuck shit. Which at the end of the day, fuck it. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but that's what I mean. I'm not playing that nigga shit on iTunes. I'm not, because even me just watching is gonna support that. But I guess I'm old school like Snoop.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's horrible.
I
It's
don't.
just
I don't
like-
think so.
So
Especially if you get the hip hop people, I don't think they're gonna collaborate with him. Those that do you gotta consider them as an artist. So just to give you an example, obviously I don't want to even throw a name, but let's say somebody goes and collaborates with them, they're clearly doing it for the clout, you know, and it's like, oh fuck, like really, like.
I don't see that.
It depends on who
in
crosses
hip hop.
over.
In hip hop, I don't see it happening.
Whoever
How
does
hard is
it,
that song?
whoever does it,
Nicki Minaj is the only person that I could probably see.
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
Why?
Because she's like pop and shit. Like
I don't think. Nah, bro. She got bro. Don't disrespect Nicki like that, bro. Come on.
That one song they had was
Don't they already have like 2 songs together?
that one song?
But that was
pretty
before
good.
the bullshit.
Right.
That was before the bullshit.
So,
I mean,
But
like
her
a
brother,
Puerto Rican artist collaborated with him.
Then her
They
brother
made a
was
hit.
a pedophile too.
Time out. Yeah, her brother's right. A pedophile. Yeah. So why not? I mean,
Who?
That's why I said that. I mean, the only person I see collaborating is Nicki Minaj. Because her
Because
brother is a pedophile.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's gonna support that. Maybe she was disappointed, you know. So like, you got to look at those.
But she did a song with 6ix9ine, and she knew.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's this
6ix9ine
Puerto Rican.
was already a pedophile though when they did the song together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's this Puerto Rican. Anuel did a song with him, and when that shit went. I think it's in $1 billion right now. But after he found out he snitched.
Didn't do it as like Anuel when he did it. He probably wasn't. He was just like, that's gonna get a shitload of fucking streams. Fuck what he's talking. You know.
Well, both of them get numbers. Like, it's not like only I'm doing it because 6ix9ine.
It was a win-win.
Both
It was
of
a
them.
win-win.
Yeah, but then when he found out he was snitch, he was like, I don't do that shit because Anuel
Did he take the video down, though?
did 2 years.
Did he take the video down though?
I don't know. I think it's
Probably
in 6ix9ine's page.
See,
So, but
Because
that's
if
the
he
thing.
was really a real
But
nigga,
that's
he
the
would
thing. Like,
delete it from all platforms and shit.
that's the thing. Like, when he found out, because he did time too, and they wanted him to snitch, and he didn't snitch. So he's like, I understand that shit. Like, I don't do that kind of shit. Like, this nigga was my brother, but when I found about that shit, that's street code, bro. You don't fuck with that
And see,
shit.
that's another thing too. When people do songs together, a lot of times they're like, it's corny when they act like they're brothers and family and shit. Like, bro, just
but
you
you
know
don't
you're
know.
doing it for the fucking streams. Just do the song together and then go about your fucking life.
You don't know, bro, because they got together a couple of times.
Well, that's
though.
what I'm saying. But a lot of
You
times
can
it's like
establish
that
a relationship
shit.
with that shit.
Yeah.
Some of it's fake.
Yeah.
Some of it's just for that, you know. But
But there are artists that really are just
Like Tyga and Chris Brown, like they had like a real
Exactly.
Tyler and
relationship.
ASAP.
yeah.
All of them. Yeah.
I didn't know Tyler